Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich looking ahead to the start of the game, which is coming right up. But as you look ahead, what interests you most?
Specialty teams, Doc. How about the penalty kill? The little things. To have a great penalty killing unit, you got to be able to do the little things to execute and keep your team alive.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Coming off a loss, but there is faith in him here to try to turn that around. A shutout last time. Of course he's in there this time. Opening faceoff seconds away. We know that Phil Kessel has a great shot. They'll be looking to get the puck on his stick early in this first shift. Stealth's got the puck, and they get to make the first play.
Warsaw is looking to set things straight after their loss in the last game. The coaching staff has stressed the importance of playing within their system.
Play stopped. It's Ray Ferraro time.
Murray's goals against average has been excellent this season. He doesn't give up the weak goal. His team counts on him to make the big save when they need to. And as a result, they've got a winning record.
Many thanks, Ray. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Loose puck due to the play by Hornquist. On to Kucherov. Took that away in his own zone. Steps across that line. On the outside, a shot. Glove save. Nice. Let's go down near the ice for Ray.
Warsaw's management has been really pleased with the way they've started the season. It's a team that knows how to win. They've shown that they can win in different ways. And while they're happy, they're not content. They know there's a long way to go yet.
Thanks very much, Ray. Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Free puck off a defender. Nice work done with the stick there. Can start the attack going in the zone. Stole that pass away in his own end. Chooses the corner for this. Muscled long to Hedman. Carries it to the corner. Defensive gem with the stick. Banks it ahead to Kessel. And he steps in. A shot and a save. Laid on to Strawman. The Everblades have it along the side at mid-ice. Just great positional play. Directing that one to Clarke. Gets that one on a cross. The battle for possession continues. The Everblades recoiling back in their own end. Oh, broke it up. Hedman's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Warsaw's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
The Everblades are going to try out their power play.
This is a power play earned in a scoreless game. Their power play can now get them on the board and give them a lead.
Still more time killed as they have to drop back and regroup. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Receives that pass from the other side. Missed. Clears the zone. Florida's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. Propelled to Johnson. Off the crossbar. He got rid of it.
The first part of this power play has been a disaster. They haven't been able to get into the zone at all, get set up, and get pucks to the net.
Lets it go. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save. Chip to Gord. Got it at the point. Can he clear? And that one cleared by the penalty killers. Florida's in their own end and controlling the play. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Warsaw's killed off a penalty, and so we're back at full strength. Cut that pass in his own end. Pass attempt to Zawadzki. Grabs that pass in the offensive zone. Crosses that line. Back to the point. Warsaw's along the wing at center ice. Skill play by Hedman. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Florida's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Ping-pongs it ahead to point. Good intercept in his own end. Gains the zone. He imposed his will. Solid work there by Hedman. Florida's along the wing at center ice. Got that in the trapper. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play. Defensive zone win. Stealth's carrying it in their own end. Steps in from the neutral zone. Using the point, he's got it. Skilled play by Johnson. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Phil Kessel. Fantastic poke check by Coburn. Slid to Callahan. The Everblades with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Able to attack now. Up to the point. Bounces it ahead to Erne. Nice work with that stick by Kessel. Carries it on in from center. Wants the shelter of the corner here. He takes that point pass. On to Letang. Got the blocker on that. They keep working hard on the boards. That puck's loose, mishandled. Picked up by the defense. And angled to Paquette. A point hammer shot. Wonderful stop. In with it now. Shoots one. Great glove save. And the referee's whistle has stopped play. A little under 9 minutes remaining in the period. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing. Couldn't do what he wanted. Solid defensive play.
Well, we can only hope that the game picks up in pace here. The teams seem to be feeling each other out a little bit, and what's really happening is the puck stays in the middle of the ice.
Laid on to Letang. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Florida's got that win. Big drive. Deflected off the blocker. Nice work by Stamkos. Great poke check. Oh, and the puck goes out of the zone, and one-on-one. Intercepted that one at an important place. Lets it go. May not have intended it, but it hit him. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Solid, clean win. Rebounds it forward to Palat. Driving in from no man's land. Looking from the corner. Lets a shot fly. Save! Puck covered, whistle blown.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. And freezes play for the whistle. They won that draw. Lots on that to Sawdey. Slid back across from one point to the other. Propelled to Sawdey. Lost it, but got it back. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Stealth swinging it at neutral ice. Shoots, gloved. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it. Won that face-off. Now what? Reads the play and keeps it. Scooped up by Phil Kessel. He imposed his will. Chip to Hedman. To Zarelli. Up the wing. And he dumps it in. Gathered up again by Johnson. Warsaw's controlling play now in the defensive zone. In the slot. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Florida's 2-minute penalty is for holding.
Easy call for the official. Anytime you grab a player with your hand, you're going to the box.
Warsaw's opportunity on the power play is their first of this game. Let's see how they do.
I loved going on the power play early in a game. You get to handle the puck, you get to make some plays, really get you into the game.
Gets it out. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Stealth's carrying on up the wing. Can he clear the zone? That one's fired back out, and so more time will go off the penalty clock. Snapping a pass to Malkin. Warsaw's in the neutral zone along the wing. Flings it. Save there. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. Critical win where they need it. Save. Got that pass in his own end. Cleared out of the zone. They get ready for another attack on this power play.
I don't know if you could do this much better. The first portion of this power play has been eaten up by the penalty killers. They've been quicker, they've been more determined, and there's been no danger, no pucks to the net so far.
Trying to clear it here. It's out of the zone. Clock bleeding down on the power play. Stealth's in possession as they travel up the wing. Shoots. A wonderful scoring chance denied. Cleared it out of there. Warsaw's power play did not do it for them. Has it picked up. To Brassard. Brings it in for an attack. Near the last minute of the first. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Jostled off the puck. Warsaw's carrying it up the wing.
Malkin's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Loud pad save. Puck picked up here. Shutout positioning by Steven Stamkos. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. Stealth's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
Florida's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Well, their power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 38 seconds.
Right to the point. Lets a shot go. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Period number 1 has been completed. Neither team got scoring. Some chances, no success.
Open a Stadium's account this month at FinPay to get access to team press conferences. Practice.
Florida's still in this thanks to their goaltender and saves like this one. More in a moment. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
Nobody's been able to put the puck past the goaltenders, Doc, but I think one thing they need to improve on is getting more people to the front of the net. Make life a little bit more difficult for the goalies.
Power play goes back to work here as the period begins. Takes that pass. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Letang's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
A chance to clear. That one's slung back out, and so there's still some more time left on the power play. Oh, and it's off the mark.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
Gets across, looks over his options. Nice stick by the defense. Directed on. Oh, pad stop on the redirect. Tries to get it over the line. Chewed up more time in that penalty kill by getting rid of it there. Moving it to Johnson. Works his way right up Young Street. Pass cut, strong play. Takes it right back. Kicked out of that battle. It is hard work here to get the puck free.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Such a good stick. That could have been held by a Canadian of the 70s. Just floated to the opposite corner by Hagelin. Pumped, loses it. Warsaw's killed it off. Full strength action now. Nice work with the stick. Poked it right away. Pitching this one to Stamkos. Just couldn't make it. Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must recoil. Florida's setting up an offense from the wing. Around through the corner. Puck covered, whistle blown. Over 3 minutes played here in the second. Game still waiting for its first goal. Florida's got that face-off win. In that defensive zone, an important play. And it's a good pickup. Collected by Coburn. Passing one off now to Stamkos. Trying to go to Kucherov. Nicely received at the point. Not a free puck now. Stealth looking to head man up the wing. Slid to Letang. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Clean win on the draw. Now it's directed to Callahan. Takes that pass. Here we go. Puck free. Roadblock by Brassard. Picked up in the attacking zone. He scores! We were wondering if we'd ever see it. 1-0.
Outstanding work over the course of this streak. He's been aided by some outstanding defensive play, but when a goalie goes on a run like this, it's one to cherish. You don't get them very often.
Stealth's had him pinned up in their own end of the ice a lot. A lot of chances, and finally a goal. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession.
4 minutes, 56 seconds.
Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone.
I guess that's a mistake with the puck as he turns it over, but he's just trying to make something happen. Maybe a little too aggressive there.
Blocked. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is out. Stealth's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
After an ineffective power play earlier in the game, let's see if they can get a little more organized, get the puck into the zone and get it on net far more frequently.
43 seconds.
He hangs on and gets the whistle. Just over 6 minutes gone. It's a 1-0 game. They took that draw and won it. Goes back deep for it. The poke check worked. Takes it in from the neutral zone. A shot. Great save. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
The Everblades win it. Feeds the point. A howitzer. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
Murray's going to be able to make that save all day. His positioning is perfect. It's not a difficult scoring chance.
Good reach there. Gives it on a cross from the point. He helps his team make progress with that bounce pass. To the point with it. Just missed the net with that one. Looking for room. Tips it back. Tries in front. Need to get rid of it. Tries to clear. Puck free. Ricocheted off a defender. And that one cleared by the penalty killers. Florida's got time for only this rush. Great cut. That attack shut right down. Florida's power play still needs work. Fires, handled with the stick. Slides it to the point. And a save. Score! And this one is tied.
I guess at this point, guys, it doesn't really matter what the game looks like. It's back to even square, and we'll find out who's going to take the lead next.
Over 8 minutes played here in the second. And so it is 1-1. Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Pitching it to Kessel. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Couldn't get through there. Lets it go. Didn't miss by much.
That's what I would call a grade A scoring chance, but the shot just missed the target.
Puck loose, strong defensive play by Hornquist. Puck grabbed, they're ready to go. Shoots one, missed the net. They've got it going right now. Can they finish? Rang it off the post. Puck is thrown to Crosby. Stealth's up the wing, setting things up. Sends to the point.
I'd say this game has played out pretty much according to plan. Both teams have been really focused on the defensive side of the puck. There's not much room. It has been pretty physical, and when there are chances, the goalies have been sharp.
Puck loose, now picked up. To Erne. Looking to Zarelli. And he steps across the line. Cut that pass in his own end. Gains that offensive line. Stealth's up the wing, controlling play now. Smart recovery by Stamkos. Gives it to the point. Smart recovery by Coburn. On to Paquette. Picks it up back there. Directing that one to Dumoulin. To Gensel. Skates it into the zone. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Laid on to Brassard. To the point it comes. And thrown down to Brassard. That puck's loose, a good defensive play. Paquette's trying to work his way to center ice. That one is pointed to him. Snapped off a wrist shot. Fired one and it got the post. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. The arm is up for a delayed penalty call. Florida's getting a minor penalty. It's 2 minutes for boarding.
This was a dangerous hit here, Doc. No chance for the player to protect himself.
Stealth's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Oh, broke it up. And that one's sent back out. Warsaw's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. He's got that pass at the point. Missed on that. Wonderful stop. It's out of the zone. They must retreat and start back again. Pass attempt to Kessel. Leads that charge into the zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Lifted back out so they can hustle to the bench and get fresh troops out there. Dogged determination there by Phil Kessel. Stealth's in possession now as they move up the wing. Many yards gained to Letang. Can he get it out? Clears the zone. Has it back deep. Warsaw's power play could have made a big difference, but did not. Is able to move on in. Did not get anything of it. And move down to Hornquist. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Save there. Florida's with it now in center ice. Flings it. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
That's a great scoring chance, but he just missed. He'll be looking to get the next one.
Takes that pass from the other point. Points it. Propelled to Hornquist. And now we'll get the penalty call. Johnson's getting a penalty for slashing. It's 2 minutes.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash. Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here. Swept on to Hornquist.
16 minutes, 34 seconds.
Couldn't retain possession. Beside the line. Chip to Gensel. That puck's loose because of the defense. Stolen at center ice. Steps across that line. Chooses the corner. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again.
Florida's coaching staff is always prodding their players to be more aggressive, to finish checks, to separate body from puck. They don't have to tell him. He's always among the highest hit totals in the league.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Thinking attack here. Important interception there. Can start the attack going in the zone. Right in front. Great save, point blank.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
That wasn't a very dangerous opportunity at all, but to be sure, the goalie drops to the butterfly and turns it aside.
The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it. Shot on goal. Terrific save, terrific opportunity.
As soon as the shooter drops his head to release the puck, he's already in the butterfly, and so he can turn that aside easily.
Florida's got a defensive zone win. Florida's got it and moving up the wing. It's dumped in. Snapping a pass to Letang. Great glove save. And yet another save. How does he do that? Nicely into the zone. Lifts one. Loose puck blocked off by Johnson. Moving it to Zarelli. Oh, bad giveaway there. Quick shot. That puck struck him in front. Has that point pass as well. Back to the blue line to Johnson. Centering pass. Florida's in possession and moving up the wing. Gathered up again by Johnson. There is a slash on that play, and it is going to be called. Play is stopped, and that well-worn track to both penalty boxes will be plowed through again. Gensel's penalized 2 minutes for slashing.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Face-off win and a shot.
59, Jake Gensel, 2 minutes, first left, penalty.
2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third.
You want the assurance of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games? Then grab our season ticket. Guarantee your seat for the upcoming playoffs. On the box office for more information or check out our website.
Florida's collected the game-tying goal, and that will mean an awful lot to them when they head out to the ice for the start of the next period. We'll return after these words. We are entering the third period. Based on the first 2, what are you expecting to happen?
Warsaw's in a real tight game here, Doc, as we get ready for the third period. One of the reasons has been specialty teams. The penalty kill has been the difference why they're still in it.
Can the power play strike early here in this period? We're underway. And he dumps it in. Pass finds its way ahead to point. Using the point. Pitching this one to Stamkos. Freezes play.
Florida's been humming along offensively. Well, it's no wonder. Their player's been on such a significant point streak. Every game, it seems, he finds a way to create offense, whether he finishes the play himself or sets somebody else up.
Warsaw's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. Way back in his own end, it's taken by Hedman. The Everblades wheel one ahead up the wing. Shot, terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
They win the draw. Sent out, and he'll make them chase it. Florida's going back to get restarted with their advantage. Crosses that line. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. And he missed the net.
Oh, that puck's flowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Shot it back out of his own end. And offside is called on the play. And they take that neutral zone face-off. He's got that point pass. Oh, close but wide.
Get the calculator out. You miss 100% of the shots that miss the net.
Great defensive play with the stick. Skate kick out of the scrum. Stealth's getting to the neutral zone. Flings it. Outstanding save. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle. Florida's prevailed on another faceoff. That's the end. Good work by Sidney Crosby. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. A little under 3 minutes have been skated in the third. Only a pair of goals so far, equally divided. Solid face-off win. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Fires a shot. Score! He got the post with that one.
Oh, you knew this goal was going to be huge. This game has been tied and hard fought.
Stealth's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. Florida's got that puck off the draw. Maybe can change the tide at center ice. He cut that one off in the defensive end.
Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 1 second.
Gains the zone. Shot on. Wow, what a glove save. Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Takes that pass from the other point man. A shot. The shot is off.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Score! And the game is even.
It's felt at various times like one team or the other would have a little bit of the upper hand. Doesn't matter anymore. We're back to 0-0.
Just a bit over 4 minutes have gone by here in the third. The winds have shifted yet again. This game is back in a tie. And the face-off's won. Takes that pass at center, see if he can move something.
Time of the goal, 4 minutes.
Lets it go. Grabbed. And he holds on and stops play. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Great stick there. Slid to Dumoulin. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Very important steal for him. Shot. What a save.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
Warsaw's moving it up the wing. On D'Amata. Shoots. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Letang's not going to be too happy with that. He didn't have his head up, wasn't aware of everybody around him, and then he got steamrolled. Not sure who made the hit, but that is a big one.
Scooped up. He saved it. Strong save.
Well, that's not challenging in the least. The goaltender's able to make the stop. He's got a clean line to see it. There's no challenge there.
Good job on the draw. Stealth's got the puck in the neutral zone. Tried, but it didn't work. The battling continues along the boards. Great defensive poke. Florida is continuing to probe up the wing. A slot wrister. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance. Swatted down. Laid on to point. Under siege, needs to be gotten out. Warsaw's in control of the puck up the wing. Passing one off now to Hornquist. A shot. Outstanding save with a glove.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
Good face-off win. Back and forth they go between the points. Too wide with that. The Everblades are skating it up at neutral ice. Loose puck knocked away by Johnson. Terrific determination by Hornquist. Trying to go to Kessel. He gains the zone. Brings a shot. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Good setup off the win. That puck's loose, not too well handled. Florida's looking to headman up the wing. Lets it go. Oh, tremendous save. Denied a terrific chance. They won that face-off, trying to generate something. A big one-timer. Broke it right up.
I know lots of people like high-scoring games. Well, actually, I'm one of them. But this has been almost like a well-played chess match. There's no room. There's no way that either team can find a way to get many more chances than there's been.
That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Stood him right up. 2-on-1. Has that one measured in his own end. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Players and coaches will tell you they don't look ahead in the schedule too much, Doc, but we will do it for them. And here's what's ahead over the next couple of games for this team. It's not going to be an easy stretch.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Waits from the corner. Puck grabbed. What's next? Propelled to Clarke. Gains the blue line. Whoa, what a play! Back in his defensive end to get it. Gives it over to the point. It'll come free, but not without a lot of work. Warsaw's in their own end and carrying it on. Moves it to the corner. Seeks the corner. Florida starting back in the defensive zone. And he steps across the line. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. Wonderful save, he was hovering right over him.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
A little over 6 minutes remaining here in the third. A hockey game is a game of lead changes. This one now is even. And now it's directed to Hornquist. Pitched right ahead through center. Just sort of tossed it up there. Good position in the slot. Lets it go. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
He wore that puck on a hard shot. Chip to Paquette. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. And he missed it.
The goalie can breathe a sigh of relief. The shooter's right in the middle of the ice, and he misses the net.
Pitching it to Erne. Back at the blue line. Throws it in front. Presses that attack. Warsaw's leaving its own end. Got it at the point. Slid to Mata. On to Hagelin. Laid on to Letang. Into the end of attack. To Sergachev. Puck is thrown to Stamkos. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Wonderful block. Corralled it again. Shoots. Great point-blank save.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
Stood up there. Glides along the line. He's got the puck, but he needs to get it out. The Everblades up the wing luck the puck. And the pickup. Looking to Mata. He banked it right ahead. It's dumped in. The Everblades waiting back in the defensive zone. That puck is free. Went off somebody. Cuts off that pass on the attack. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup. Kicked out of the scrum. Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass. Directing that one to Letang. Warsaw's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. No!
Oh, what a missed opportunity to take the lead. Not going to get a better chance than that.
Gathered up again by Miller. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. To Gord. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Gathered up by Hagelin. Stealth's controlling play now through neutral ice. And he picks it up. Stick handles up the wing at center. Shoots. Save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
The goaltender makes a good stop here with the stick as he deflects this out of the scoring area.
An outstanding win of that faceoff. Lets it go. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. It has taken this long, and it will take longer. Overtime is coming up.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with
Stamkos' goal has sent us to overtime, and that period will begin in just a moment. Sudden death overtime is underway. If nobody scores, a shootout will be next. Oh, great cut. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. And the goalie to the bench. The extra man's on. And play is stopped again. And I'm almost out of ink on this penalty sheet. Kucherov's getting a minor for slashing.
Oh, that's a blatant slash, Doc. Anytime that you slide your bottom hand up your stick and swing your stick, you're going to the box.
It is a rare power play that is a 4 against 3, but that's what we have right now, and it begins.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time. Warsaw's just been crushing people in the shootout this year. Their record is so good, it seems like when they get into the last minute of regulation or into the overtime session, they don't even try to win.
Good job in clearing it out of his own end. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Pass attempt to Letang. Moving it to Crosby. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. That puck's loose, defended away by Crosby. That puck's loose, good defense. Tries to get it over the line. Florida's cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. Snapping a pass to Malkin. Warsaw's got it between the blue lines. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Bumped off. The Everblades continue on in the defensive zone. Gets it out. Still time on this power play, but not much. Stealth's along the wing at center ice. Shot. Oh, what a stop.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
And that one is cleared, and so the power play guys are going to have to drop back. All a part of generating an offense. Little pass off from the goal. Good takeaway by Hedman. Propelled to Strawman. What a save! I was looking for the light to come on.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
A great face-off win at just the right time. Nicely into the zone. Lets it go. Gloved. He covers and holds on. They get a big face-off win here. Through the corner now. Chip to Mata. Pitching this one to Palat. Gains the zone. Knocked it away with the stick. Terrific determination by Malkin. At the front of the net. Lets it go. Skill play by Hornquist. Last minute of play in the overtime. Some tired legs and lots of sweat, but we still don't have a winner. Thrown to the slot. Great save. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
It's an onside play. From the outside. And a save.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
There is a game plan for this if you win it. If you win it, you got a chance. Otherwise, no luck. Let's see. A big win. Let's see what happens. And still with it in their own end. Warsaw's moving the puck up the wing. Slid to Kessel. Terrific shot, but a denial. Right into the slot. 16 showing on the clock. 13 left, and he gets it back. They're getting all organized now. To Crosby, to Letang. Forks it to Crosby. Acrobatic stop by Vasilevsky. Tries to clear. And the period comes to an end. Woo! We all need a rest now. Florida's hanging into this game largely on the strength of the man between the pipes. Here is just one of his many saves in that period. We'll be right back. are set. The goalie and the shooter is chosen. The official instructions given. So here we go. This is the leadoff man for the shootout. No, he has failed. It is pressure to be the first guy chosen, even if you're not first overall. Pump checked away. This is a chance to put his team ahead. Can he do it? Score!
I'm not sure how this puck went in, but it looked like the goaltender got a piece, but not enough.
Second round, second shooter. The deficit is 1. Flings it. He got it!
Next shooter for Florida, number 21, Braiden Clarke.
The pad flashed out to turn that aside. Goalies like to always get the last save. Is this it? Magnificent save. The dream of every goalie. He's made the last one, and this is over. Well, this one was rock'em sock'em all the way. We went 60. We went overtime. We had to go to a shootout. Somebody's got to lose it.
No worse feeling than losing a game like this in a shootout.
Terrific contest. Two teams gave their very best. See you next time.